gentlemen, absolutely, positively. That's good job. Thanks for your help. All right. Oh, good job. Thank you. This is a fun mystery that you two can perform anytime. Anytime. Just go to a restaurant or a bar. Oh, borrow a knife. Oh, I'm missing one at my set at home. A cup, coffee cup, glass, anything. And a dollar bill. I'm a little short right now. Do you have a dollar bill I could borrow? Ah, that's perfect.
With my change here.
Oh, excellent. Great. And it's already pre-wrinkled. That's perfect. No. Because you need to crumple it up into a little ball. So it's a little balled up dollar bill, a cup, and I need one more thing, a magic wand. I don't seem to have one. Oh, it's okay. I have a knife. I'll use this. Solid cup, solid knife. Look. Whoa. Well, that's it. No, solid. Here's the mystery. It's a solid little ball. All I have to do is tap here, tap there. That makes the ball and the cup very soft. So soft, I can actually push the dollar bill right through. Holy cow, what are the odds? Wait a minute. My hand was too close to the cup. Maybe I snuck it underneath. No, that's the other guy. No, I do it a little differently. Look, I'll do it this far, from here all the way to there. Look, hop, gone. Not up the sleeve, under the, yes, way. No. Yes, way. Yeah. All right. To make it even more challenging, I'm going to place your dollar into my pocket. So you see, if you're working restaurants, it's a great way to get zooks. This goes into the pocket. This time I take the knife, I tap the pocket, tap the cup, it came back. Did you see it? What? Yes, wait, look, yeah. Look, right there. Yeah. One more time, just for you. I know, the ultimate. No knife. Very, very difficult. No knife. Your bill goes into this pocket this time. I tap the pocket, tap the cup. There it is. No, it's not there, actually. I wish it was, but it's not. Wouldn't fit, see? There was a big old hanging tomato in the way. What's the dang doggone deal on that? Hanging tomato. Yeah. Wait a minute. No. That amazes me, the fact that I can't imagine how that could be there. Especially with the potato in the way. Ladies and gentlemen, check it all out. Walk away clean. Look, nothing. Wow. Wow, man.
That was good. That was great.
Wow. You know what? We should go on the road. Here we have Bennett's Boner. It's a quick torn and restored tissue paper trick, and the preparation is very simple. All you do is you take one piece of tissue paper, the largest piece you can manage to palm, although there's not really a lot of palming involved, and you ball it up. Now, many of the other versions of the torn and restored napkin or torn and restored tissue paper, you have to take the secret preparation and hide it under another napkin or another piece of tissue paper. The problem is the side view is very bad, and that takes up a lot of table space. So what I prefer to do is to take one paper ball, wrap it into the corner of a second paper ball. So now you have two paper balls posing as one. All right? You take another paper ball, put that in the cup. Now the type of cup you use is pretty important. It should have, I think, straight sides. I first tried this with a cup that had tapered sides. It sort of flared outward, and it hooked up a little bit when you do the secret dump, which you'll see in just a minute. So what you do is you have one paper ball inside, the two paper balls on top. That's it. You are ready to go. So it's a version of the torn and restored paper where everything is contained right there. All you do is you reach inside the magic cup. You take out the two balls. In the act of opening it up, you secretly palm one of the two balls in your hand. That's a pretty easy thing to do. Just keep it concealed. Nobody will know it's there. When you tear the tissue paper like this and like this, just make sure you keep the extra piece hidden. Sometimes I tear it like this and then like that. The pieces keep it concealed. When you ball up the torn pieces, all you do is you press the torn pieces and the whole piece together. Then you palm off the torn pieces, and all you do now is you pick up the cup. Now, picking up the cup helps to hide the torn pieces. You just pick it up like this, and that helps to conceal it. Now, I say all I have to do is put the torn pieces inside the cup accidentally on purpose. You let that fall out. Now that's pretty strong misdirection. If you'd let it fall onto the floor, all you have to do is turn the cup this way. It's almost like a cups and ball load. You take the torn pieces and you load it inside the cup. So now I've gotten rid of the torn pieces, put this down, pick up what they think is the whole piece, hand to somebody in the audience what they think is the torn pieces. You open this up and you explain, well, what I was going to do is secretly switch the torn pieces for the whole piece. It would have been a pretty good trick. Unfortunately, I messed up, but that's all right. I'm a real magician. You do a little magic, and then you take back what they believe to be the torn pieces, and when you open that up, you have a magical restoration extraordinaire. And that's Bennett's boner. The instantaneous knot is a method where you take a piece of rope, you shake it, instantly an overhand knot. Now to do this, you hold each end with the thumb and first finger only. What's very important is that one end points upwards, the other end points downwards, or in opposite directions. That's the main thing. Actually, I have one end pointing towards my body, the other end away from my body. And like I said, it's the index finger and thumb only of each hand. And there's a big separation between the index finger and the rest of the fingers. What's going to happen is the hands come together. You're going to clip the very end of the rope that's held in the right hand between the left index and second fingers. And at the same time, you clip the end in the left hand between the right index and second fingers, like this. So when you separate your hands, you let go with the thumbs, you have a knot. That's really all there is to it. That's in slow motion. Bring the hands together, clip, clip, let go with the thumbs, separate the hands. The only thing that I do that's a little bit different is I bring the hands together to shake the rope. So it's not like I bring the hands together to separate the hands like this. I bring the hands together, do the secret switch of the ends, and then shake the rope off the tips of the fingers. That gives you the knot. Now I discovered this by accident. I was teaching this instantaneous knot in my lectures, and some magicians had a very, very hard time learning it. The reason for that is they were having both ends of the rope facing in the same direction. It will not work if they're facing in the same direction. One has got to be pointing away from you, one towards you. So I discovered to do this as a do-as-I-do type of trick. Tell the audience, hold one end like this, thumb and first finger only. The opposite end, thumb and first finger only. And as you show that, secretly, this end is pointing upwards. Secretly, it turns, so now the end is pointing downwards. All right? So once again, you say, hold it with the thumb and first finger only of one hand, the opposite end exactly the same way. Bring the hands together. The audience doesn't realize, but one end is pointing in the opposite direction. Clip, clip, shake, you've got the knot. So you can actually do a whole routine out of this, as you might have noticed in the performance. You do it once or twice, you hand out the rope, you do it once or twice more, hand out another rope, and then I say, oh, well, actually, there's secret preparation involved. So I pretend like I'm doing something sneaky under the table. Say, okay, it's ready. Thumb and first finger only, thumb and first finger only, bring the hands together, shake, you've got the knot. Then after I hand out maybe a blue piece of rope and a yellow piece of rope, I say, all right, I'll tell you what the secret preparation is. This is where you do the pretzel knot. Here's the pretzel knot. One end in the left hand is pointing upwards. The right end goes around, away from your body, so away from you, towards the audience, and you cross in front like this. Then you clip, just like that. The right hand now goes into the big loop, but don't go all the way in like this. I just try to use the fingers. So like that, grab the end that's pointing upwards. What's very important is you twist the rope. So you're going to twist it top towards you. Grab it, twist it top towards you. Pull out the left hand, same idea, twist it top towards you, and that should hold its shape. Now, if you don't have the rope twisted, it's going to dissolve prematurely. That's no good. So try to keep the rope twisted, and that's what's going to cause the knot to hold its shape. Now, if you do this right, you can make the knot smaller and smaller and smaller. Don't pull it too far, otherwise it will dissolve. That looks pretty convincing. Now, with your other hand, just cover the knot, and you claim that you're tightening the knot, and you're making it so small, so finely minute, it becomes invisible to the naked eye, and eventually you show that it's gone. But I claim that it hasn't vanished. It's just so small, it's hiding on the inside, you can't see it, but you can feel it. And that apparently is the secret preparation. Now all you have to do is shake the rope, it reforms the knot from the inside out, and that is the instantaneous knot and the pretzel knot, sort of as a do-as-I-do routine. This is Di Vernon's climax to a dice routine. Now you can use it as a climax to a dice routine, or you could probably do it all by itself. It's entirely up to you. To do this, you need a large die, some medium